pack your things and leave this house. You bring so much shame to this family.
Mama, even you? No, you can't do this to me, Mama. Don't reject me. You are my only hope.
To be honest with you, I don't know where you from. Come enter my belly with this your elephant mouth. Come and be going. I don't want to see you in this house again.
My friend, you have to cut this your mouth off. If not, no husband for you. Not even Pella.
Please, I can't marry you with this your pig mouth. If not because of Konji, what am I doing with pig like you?
Please, I love you. I can't do without you. Please, don't go.
The village laughed at her. They called her names, avoided her, and mocked her. But what happened next shocked everybody, including the gods. Watch how her extraordinary lips became her greatest strength. Once upon a time, in the village of Uson, there lived a young lady named Adama, known by all for her extraordinary lips. They were unlike any other. They were full, thick, and larger than most people's lips. While her beauty was undeniable, the shape and size of her lips were enough to make people gossip and laugh. Whenever she passed by, the village children would whisper behind her back, and the women would snicker along themselves. "Look at her, she's a wonder, not a woman," they would say. "Who will ever marry such a thing?" Even the men, who are typically kind, would avoid making eye contact with her. They could not bear the sight of her lips, and so Adama was left to walk through life with a heart burdened by rejection. One day, when the mockery seemed unbearable, Adama sat by the river and wept. She cried for all the words that pierced her heart, for all the people who laughed at her. She wanted to give up, to leave the village and disappear from the world where no one would see her. But as she sat by the river, a wise old woman came to her. The woman had a quiet strength about her and wore a robe made of vibrant cloths that shimmered in the sunlight. She sat beside Adama and said, "Child, why do you cry so? Is it because of the lips that were given to you?" Adama sniffled and wiped her tears. "It's because no one sees beyond them. No one sees me for who I truly am. People laugh at me, call me names, and treat me as if I'm worthless." The old woman nodded thoughtfully. "You are more than the lips you are born with. Look at the strength you carry. Only the bravest of people can endure such pain and keep going." She smiled kindly at Adama. "Do not let others' judgment define you. Instead, use what you have, for one day, the very thing they laugh at will be your strength." Adama wiped away the last of her tears and nodded, although she didn't fully understand. Still, she knew that she couldn't go on living in misery. The old woman's words sparked a small flame of hope in her heart. She would not let the world dictate her worth. As days passed, Adama decided to change how she saw herself. She took to walking with her head held high, speaking with confidence, and showing kindness to everyone around her. She helped her neighbors with their farms, healed their sick, and always smiled, no matter how much it hurt inside. Slowly, the laughter began to fade. The people of Uson saw her strength and resilience and started to admire her. Still, some remained doubtful. They said, "She may be strong, but surely no man would ever choose a woman with such lips." Unknown to Adama, a great prince named Kofi was coming to the village. He had heard of the beauty and strength of the women in Uson, and he was eager to find a bride. His father, the king, had set forth a challenge. The prince must choose a woman whose beauty and character stand above all others. Prince Kofi had traveled far and wide, rejecting every beautiful woman he met, for none had captured his heart. When Prince Kofi arrived in Uson, he was greeted by the women of the village. They were all beautiful, dressed in their finest clothes, with smiles and grace that made their eyes sparkle. Yet, as he watched them, he felt nothing but disappointment. They were all perfect in every way, except one. None of them spoke with their heart. None of them had the strength he sought. Then he saw Adama from across the village square. She was helping an elderly woman with her basket, laughing, her full lips stretching wide in a smile that lit up her face. There was something in her presence that made him stop in his tracks. The prince was intrigued. He had heard the whispers, the stories about the woman with the big lips, but there was something about the way she carried herself, her kindness, and the strength that radiated from her that made her stand out. He approached her and said, "Good day, young lady. I have heard much about you." Adama smiled politely. "I am honored, Your Highness. What brings you to our village?" The prince said, "I seek a woman of character, a woman who stands strong and does not let the world define her. I have traveled the land, but I have not found a woman who speaks to my heart until now. Adama's heart raced. Was he speaking of her? She had heard the stories about how no man would ever choose her, but here was the prince standing before her, speaking words that seemed too good to be true. I do not know what to say, Your Highness, she replied softly. The prince smiled. It is not your lips I am interested in. It is the soul beneath them. You are the one I seek. You have faced the judgments of others, and still you stand tall. You are the strength I need in a partner. Adama's heart fluttered. She had never imagined that anyone, especially a prince, could see beyond her appearance. She had never imagined that her greatest challenge, the very thing that caused her so much pain, would be the thing that won the prince's heart. The village was stunned. The laughter faded away as everyone witnessed the prince's declaration. Adama's extraordinary lips, once the source of mockery, were now the symbol of her resilience and inner strength. And so, Prince Kofi and Adama were married, ruling the kingdom with love and wisdom. The people of Uson learned that beauty is not defined by appearances, but by the strength of character and the kindness of the heart. Moral lesson: do not let the judgments of others define you. True beauty comes from within, and it is our inner strength, kindness, and resilience that make us truly valuable. What others may mock or criticize in you could one day become your greatest strength. If you enjoyed watching this video, please do well to like and subscribe, drop your thoughts on the comment section, and ring the notification bell for more stories like this. Bye!